Hello everybody, I am Angry Bird. Welcome to a new Steel Division 2 cast for you today. We are into the semi-finals of Division 2. So the matchup is Tunike, otherwise known as Steven Seagull, versus Sehandur. Let's have a look at the playoffs. And if you were coming into this game expecting the third matchup between Metal Phase and Gaspar, you may have missed the end of my previous cast. The final game between those two players was conceded by Metal Phase very early, so it wasn't really worth a cast. I've cast small games for you before, and most people don't really want short games, you know, 6 or 7 minute games, that kind of length. So we are into the semi-finals. This is Steel Division League Season 2 semi-finals. Tunike versus Sehandur is the first game here. Sehandur got through round 1 with a 2-1 win over Goaf, and this is going to be a fantastic series between these two players. Definitely, I think Tunike is favoured on paper. He has probably more big game experience than Sehandur. He's played in previous tournaments. I don't think Sehandur really has played in previous 1v1 tournaments. And Tunike is very high on the 1v1 ranked leaderboard as well. But do not underestimate Sehandur. He is a fantastic player. I have actually never beaten him. I think he's been playing a lot of team games prior to playing 1v1, and he is just a solid player. He's proved that in the leagues. He proved that with the 2-1 victory over Goaf, another fantastic player. So yeah, this is going to be exciting to see how this one works out. Let's have a look at the decks today. Tunike on the left hand side, playing 14th Infantry. So no recon here, plenty of Tigers. That's what you expect with the 14th. The map we are on is Boba, which is interesting, you know, a river map. Usually you see faster divisions being used, you know, with recon vehicles. But the 14th Infantry are a fairly slow, you know, infantry division. Backed up by those Tigers. I mean, Tigers are fantastic units, especially when you're not facing off against things like IS2s. I mean, T-3485s can definitely do work against Tigers, but Tigers still have the upper hand against pretty much everything bar an IS2. The infantry is fantastic for 14th Infantry as well, and this is very much an infantry map. It's very close quarters in almost all sectors of the map, so you know, infantry is quite key. They have the Beglite Pioneers, they have the Beglite Grenadiers, they have the Pioneer SVTs. Very good infantry. In terms of anti-tank, 3 Pack 40s in A phase might be a little too few. The IG-90s, they'll come in handy, especially the Ersatz MG as well, and the IG-18s in B phase. A lot of infantry support weapons, and they'll be quite key taking up the northern hill. And yeah, I think Tunike on balance, the aim is probably to grind down the infantry game of Sehandur. Let's have a look at Sehandur's deck. He's on Vanguard, playing the 44th Guard Strelkovi, and you know, Vanguard versus balance, you have to expect an early push from Sehandur. It's going to happen. As we said, Tigers will be king on the battlefield in terms of the tank engagement. There are T-3485s, but there aren't a great deal. I think Tunike has more than enough Tigers. It's just the cost of those Tigers, especially defending on balanced income early. And Sehandur has 4 IL-2Ms in B phase, so they can certainly take care of the Tigers for him if the T-3485s are struggling. The Su-152s might be quite key if Sehandur takes up big positions in the south. I think they'll be less important on the northern side because you can get the infantry support guns in, like the OB-25s and the ZIS-3s. Down in the south, you know, there's a little bit more room. There's less sort of heavy Forester Hydro AT guns in, so those Su-152s might take Much more action in there. I expect to rush forwards with Sapri PPSH, Ognamachiki, Tanko Disaniki after Machiki in the early game, along with the T-34-76ers, the SU-7 6 MPTs are in B phase, so we'll take the M42 guns to start with. And yeah, the action's underway. Let's head into the game and check out the deployment. So Tunike, aka Steven Seagal, on the left hand side in blue, playing 14th Infantry on balance, and interesting, is taking somewhat aggressive approach with a couple of units. I think that's a mistake. He's going to lose those 3 units. I'm pretty certain about it. On the right hand side in red, we have Sehandur playing the 44th Guards on Vanguard income. He's going very aggressive in the south and in the north, so we're going to have to keep an eye on quite a few areas. He's going to pick up this flag easily on the north. It's very hard to get units in early as the left hand side player up in that northern flag, so Sehandur has that one fairly easily. Down in the south though, Ognamachiki's rushing forwards. One of them gets taken out in the jeep, but the other 2 do get into place. Nice use of smoke there just to cover them, and they are actually pressing forwards on the attack. I'm kind of surprised he didn't hop back into that building there. We have got Guardia DPs advancing forwards as well. They'll look to do the mainline infantry duty if he can get them into the town. One of them lost in the vehicles. He didn't quite make it into the town. The PaK-40 was in position, as well as the Urjats MG. An early Tu-2S does come in, and an early ME4 10A1. Both players, you know the early tactics to take out those infantry supporting weapons with the early bombers that you get a hold of. Oh, it's down here onto this MG, and did he actually hit? Yeah, he did get the kill. So Steven Seagal gets the kill on the southern side. I may well swap between saying Tunike and Steven Seagal, but they are obviously one and the same player, just so you're aware. Up on the northern side, Sehandur pressing forwards with his attack. Although I think he's going to be fairly successful, but I think it's more important to concentrate on this southern side, and he does not want to lose the advantage he's gained with these 2 flags on the southern side. Tunike actually did manage to get his Ersatz Trooper into place, has got a flag there, but there is a T-34-76 on the way. They're both Ersatz Trooping, so that T-34-76 will have a good time. It's just whether this PaK-40 can get the kill. Oh! I don't think it penetrated on that side shot, but he's got another chance, surely. He stopped right in place, and why is that not taking the shot? It must not be able to see due to that building. Yeah, although it looks like the PaK-40 can hit that, there is a building like right in the way, so he obviously can't hit that position. Tunike has managed to kind of halt Sehandur's infantry at the bridge. He's pushing forwards, trying to take out those Ognamachiki. The Sakirans are going to drop straight into the building. As long as they can get there and in that building, they should be okay, because the flamethrower, it cannot work at this kind of engagement distance. I think it's like less than 50 meters. That flamethrower will not operate because it's too close quarters, so they fear of damaging themselves. It's the same with the engineers throwing in the satchel charge. They don't want to blow themselves up, so they will not throw it at such short distance. The Sakirans will slowly take care of those Ognamachiki. Eventually the Ognamachiki will go down, but there is a lot of fire coming from those Guardia DP. Oh, the Ognamachiki's back off, and something major went off there. I'm not quite sure what happened. I feel like the Ognamachiki's backed off and somehow hit them with the flamethrower as they backed away. I am very surprised Sehandur managed to win that. The T-34-76 Komroti is holding the flag there, and he's not moving forward, so does not want to be taken out by that PaK-40. I'm not sure whether Sehandur quite knows that, whether he witnessed that PaK-40 shot and that's the reason he's not moving it, or whether he's just accepting that he just wants the flag for now and he's just holding that position. This is one of the limitations of the 14th Infantry though, as we see a Yak-1B coming in to take out the bottom, so Ersatz MG does do that. They were down to 1 man, the other one are low on health as well. I think some replacement Ersatz MG might be needed in the southern side. A Tiger does come into play, but what I was saying was this is a weakness of the 14th Infantry. No real anti-tank weaponry on their infantry. The Sakirans do have the anti-tank rifle, the Oh, I cannot pronounce it. It's like Gerbingsver. It's not on the screen. The GRB 39. That's off the top of my head. I totally murdered that, and it's probably completely wrong, but that was off the top of my head. But yeah, they do have the anti-tank rifle, but that's it really. And then we've got, yeah, that is all the anti-tank weaponry on the infantry. So the 14th, they heavily rely on the you know, the tanks and supporting equipment to help out their infantry. Now, usually players bring out the Panzer II Lux, but in this case Tunique's not opted to do that. Focke-Wulf 189A2 does come in, and it's also got those, I didn't realise, but it also has the 50 kilogram HE bombs, so should have dropped onto that OB25, but unfortunately I think we've got a bug in that aiming system at the moment, so it did not drop, and I don't think it will drop either. He's now deactivated all of the other weapons to try and get that bomber to drop its bombs, so it's going to circle back to his own lines, come back around and go in for a flight. So I think it was the activation of the machine guns that stopped that recon plane from being able to use the 50 kilogram bombs. Up on the northern side, Sehandur has a very, well, he is going to lose this position. Once the Onomachiki get discovered, there's just so many units around him. Sehandur has lost out that position. He's even lost it before those Onomachiki engage. 59 though for Sehandur. It's this southern side that's so important right now. But with Tunique recovering this northern side, he can fully concentrate on the south. I think, although Sehandur has a 59, he will need this 59. I think Tunique will be fairly happy with how he started. The OB25 did go down, the Focke-Wulf did use its bombs, but now he's got all of the machine guns deactivated, so it's flying behind enemy lines without any weaponry turned on. That's a bit unfortunate, but it is a particular annoyance with the system, and this Yak 1B I think is just going to tail the recon plane and get the kill here. Yeah, there it goes. Ooh. I'm kind of surprised Tunique didn't go after that Yak 1B with the ME4 10A1. I think he did, he brought it across, but then I think he decided not to. I guess it was because it was so close to the spawn, he was expecting another airplane to come in from Sehandur. It just dropped its bombs on the way back to its own front line, and that Yak 1B is now straying well over enemy territory. No AA down here on the southern side. There is a flak 38 20mm up on the northern side. But yeah, in comes the ME410, and he's going to look to double team that. The other Focke-Wulf in there, the other recon plane has come in. Oh no, he didn't. I don't know whether that ME410 completely missed, or whether that was the fighter pathing issues that we're having right now. But this one is looking like it's going to try and come in for the kill, but it doesn't have fantastic agility, only mediocre agility compared to the Yak 1B that has good agility, so it can outturn these ME410s. Eventually though, one of them is going to get behind, and it looks like that might happen now. No. So a bit of an air battle raging with difficulties, but a lot of that is due to the current patch that we're on. Fighters are in a lot of trouble right now. Sehandur moves some Tanko Desaniki into the forest, and these should be able to deal with the Stosstroop pretty easily, as well as the Aftermachiki. I mean, the Stosstroop will put up a good fight, but I think they're going to lose. They are depleted on their Molotovs. The Tanko Desaniki, once they throw this Molotov, they should get the victory here. Wow, these Stosstroops are holding up really well. I think it was down to the 2-star veterancy that did them so well there. But the Tankos and the Avtos should take over the forest pretty easily from the Pioneer Führer and the Ersatztrooper. And Sehandur has the 1410 now. I think it's this flag down here that's been recovered for Tunique. He does have a Tiger on the field, and that is hitting this T-34-76 on the top of the hill. This is where I was talking about the SU-152 kind of maybe coming into play. We do have a M42 gun racing forwards. I don't know whether Tunike will have spotted that M42 gun. Oh, that could go down in the transport unless Sehandur unloads that. This is going to be pretty important because at that kind of range it can start to threaten the Tiger. It's still only a weak AT gun. It would rather be a ZIS-3, but the Tiger isn't firing on it. It's firing on the T-34-76 gun right. Sehandur does unload that now. Could get a side shot onto that Tiger, but even still, it's going to be a difficult side shot, difficult penetration. I guess the Tiger wasn't firing on the Comrade, it was firing on the Guardia DP there. In comes the IL-2M though. This could take care of that Tiger and relieve a lot of pressure from Sehandur, because I think he was finding it difficult to get rid of that Tiger. It is shooter knocked out. It has not been dealt with for now. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't paired that with a rush from the T-34-76s. Oh, he is now, but a little bit late, That shooter knockout has been relieved. The shooter is no longer knocked out, but there are a number of T-34-76s all combining here. One on the bridge, and have the M42 gun coming in any minute now, and the Tiger does eventually go down. I think it was just a weight of 5 from the two T-34-76s. One of them may have managed to get a side shot there, but there is another Tiger E on the southern side. And once these tanks go down, once the T-34-76s go down, there's only 2 units of infantry left, so Tunike just needs to get rid of these tanks for the moment. Sehandur definitely needs to rush in some more infantry reinforcements, but I think he's finding it hard to get them across this bridge right now. Looks like he's reconcentrating up in the north, or possibly maybe in the future. I think he'd be better off concentrating down south and really trying to secure this front, because at the moment he's just got the tanks. If he loses these tanks, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. There's another IL-2M coming in, but there's another Tiger E Fury to replace it. Let's just see. Oil leak on one of them. There is a flak 3820 there. Wasn't quick enough to relieve the pressure, but that IL-2M only hit with, I think, 2 of its rockets. So the other 2 missing, probably from the suppression of that flak 3820 mil. I think Tunike may need a bit more anti-air down on this southern side. What does he have in his deck? He does have some flat billings, but they are costly in A-phased as a balanced income. So I guess maybe that's why, to this point, he hasn't brought them in. Oh, another IL-2M following up from Sehandur. We are in phase B now, though, so he should be bringing in a flat billing. I'm pretty sure. Oh, the flak 3820's gone down as well, I think, to the T-34s. He does bring in another flak 3820, but the Tiger goes down. Big kill. And these Tigers need to stay alive for Tunike. Oh, the Grenadier. If that gets hit, this flag could change hands. Oh, it's very tight there. I think Sehandur will gain that flag. Although, no, the infantry does go down out in the open. So Tunike lives to fight another day for now. ME410 trying to hit that Zenot 37mm should get the kill there. There is another one a bit further north. Oh, look at this Tiger E Fury pushing forwards into the same kind of position the previous Tiger died. It looks like it is going to face off against the 76. Sight damage, should pick up the kill next shot. I'm pretty certain about that. And the T-34-76 is going to be hard to penetrate that thick armor. Yeah, Sehandur backs it off. Exactly the right call. He cannot destroy that Tiger E like that, but he just doesn't back it up far enough. And it does go down, second shot. So like we said, the tanks are starting to... Oh, there's another IL-2M in here. Sehandur is constant... Oh, and the infantry is now coming in. So if this Tiger E goes down, this could be huge. This could be huge. Oh, what happened? Sehandur pulled it back. Wow, Sehandur pulled it back. I'm not quite sure whether he lost sight of the Tiger. Maybe he lost sight of it. Oh, but the Erzatstruppen do now unload. And this Tiger's going to come close to the M42 gun. Even at this range, I think he's going to struggle to penetrate, but might be able to combine with the other T-34-76 to get the kill here. The M42 gun's going to start firing now. Bounce on the first shot. At least it's on target. Oh, down goes the T-34-76 immediately. Oh, bail out. Bail out from the APCR shells of that M42. That is enough. And that's going to allow the Guardia infantry to push forward across this bridge. We do have another Tiger E Fury coming in. But Sehandur is now getting the infantry reinforcements in here that he needs. He has the 15-9. He's had it for a while. There's 4 minutes 30 left on the clock. We are 15 minutes into this game. Tunike desperately needs to take back another flag. He's been so close for a while, but now these Guardia reinforcements are in. He's going to be under a lot more pressure. He needs to take out these T-34-76s, and the only thing that can really do that is this Tiger E. If this Tiger E goes down, I think you can kiss this game goodbye for Tunike. If it stays alive, if you can take out this T-34-76, he might be able to push forwards with the infantry, relieve the pressure off this flag, and at least give himself more time. Because that's what he needs right now. The T-34-76 in the north has gone down, but we've got a hell of a lot of reinforcements coming in, so I think he's lost his opportunity there. He's got an SK-18 coming in there. He needs to start aggressing. The T-34 has gone down. One of the infantry units has gone down. He needs to push down on the southern side. If he can relieve the flag, at least it gives him more time. Yeah, he's down to a 14-10 right now, so he has picked up a flag somewhere. It does give him 7 minutes left on the clock, so he's giving himself more time. He can definitely take this flag here, but he will need another one as well, and obviously you've got to target this area. The SK-18 is now going to start hitting it with artillery. Ooh, this is going to be tight. Either way, this is going to be tight. I think we're going to be I cannot call who's going to win at this point. In comes another IL-2M. What is that targeting? Is that targeting the artillery? Is that targeting the artillery? I think maybe he's got a bead on the supply truck. No, at the last minute he's called it back. Or he's tried to target onto the Tiger E. It was a mistake at that point. Surely it's going to get forced back by this Flak 38. Yeah, it is. I think Tunike could do with another flak filling down here. But at the same time, he has to push forwards onto the flags. It looks like he is going to get this southern one. That's going to bring him back to a 13-11, but he still needs another flag. He's got 5 minutes 50 left on the clock, and it looks like Sehandur might make a push in the north or the center. I mean, he could get this flag. There's just one man, one grenadier, one man with no MG42 ammunition right now. He's only got the Kar 98K to rely on, as well as the MP40, sorry. But Tunike does take the flag, and there's nothing backing it up. Oh my god, if he just pushes with these Black Grenadiers like he is doing. Oh, back to a 12-12. Back to a 12-12. The southern side has collapsed for Sehandur. He didn't have anything backing up his frontal push, his front line. Wow. I just wasn't expecting this. Not to turn so quickly like that. But Tunike should be racing from these Black Grenadiers. Go all the way right now. Just go all the way forwards, right to the rear flag. And Sehandur is now rushing in Sapere, but it may be too late. If it was me, I would reallocate the Stos troop as well. Just flood this area and try and hold it. Flood it. Quickly get the Tiger E going up here as well. I would have the Tiger E heading up in this area. Yeah, he is now doing that, I think. I don't think he realizes, like, he should be flooding this area with troops immediately. Oh, Sehandur has managed to push onto the back lines, though. Tunike has the 14-10. Sehandur's picked up this flag here and the one further back, so he's not out of it yet. If he can concentrate on the north and recover this southern position, Tunike, I don't think has been as aggressive as he should have been. Back to a 12-12. This flag has been recovered, and we've only got 2 Black Grenadiers here. I think Tunike may have missed his opportunity. This is going to be so tight. This is going to be... Sehandur is still in this. For a moment, I thought he'd lost it, but he's definitely still in this. It's a 12-12. These Saparis can save these 2 flags, and that puts him 14-10 again. Wow, I think Tunike was too late. He is now pushing across the river with the Ersatz-Truppen, but he should have been calling reinforcements in ASAP to flood this area and at least put in a big enough defense right now to hold these flags. Sehandur pulls it back to a 12-12 again. He surrounds the Blight Grenadiers. They are pinned down. He can recover that flag easily, or the whole position. Back to a 13-11, 5 minutes left on the clock. He has a very weak hold of this northern flag. Oh, it looks like he's about to capture another one though. Ooh, 14-10 to Sehandur, and if he recovers this one, it's going to be a 15-9. Oh, I think Tunike lost his opportunity there. 15-9 to Sehandur. 2 minutes 25 left on the clock. But I guess these Blight Pioneers pushing forwards could pick up another flag here. Needs a flag right now to give himself more time to hold on. There are no anti-tank weapons down on the southern side, so at least the Tiger will be safe from attack. But those IL-2Ms I would expect in at any point, and here they come. Double IL-2M strike. If this Tiger goes down, it could well be this southern side over. We're going to follow the rear one in. Let's have a watch here. First rocket's off. Second rocket's off. No kill. Wow. Oh yes, he does get the kill. On the second set of rockets, the Tiger does go down there. And I think that is a massive missed opportunity for Tunike on the southern side of this map. They have to Machiki just one man now, but Tunike has to take back 2 flags immediately. He could take these 2 back. Oh, he is now pushing across, but it's too late. It was too late to exploit that position. He needed to be there instantly. Oh, this is very tight. This is very tight. The Stern Pioneer do surrender 1 unit of Sapere. If these go down, they need to unload. They do unload, and they should take down the other unit of Sapere as well. Maybe I was too harsh on Tunike. Maybe he can take back this area. Sehandur still has the 14-10. I mean, which way is this going to go? It's hard to say at this point. The Stern Pioneer do go down, but they do take the Sapere with them, recover the flag. 13-11 right now. Yak 1B coming in. I think he's going to be aiming for the central area. Oh no, it's the Blight Pioneers down here in this southern forest. Do get hit, but nothing too heavy. Oh, a push up into the northern side. This could be game over. This could be game over, especially if these units down here get surrounded. There is a T-34-76 crossing as well. No anti-tank weaponry up here. I think this may be game over right now. This T-34-76 is very low on ammunition. No MG ammunition left. Machine gun 7.62 bullets left, and only 5 HE shells. He's going to drive right up to the point. Although I think he may well run out of ammunition. I think Tunike may survive in that area. But then down a little bit further north as well, the Tiger Ray pushing forward. There is less than a minute left on this clock. Tunike has lost the southern position. I think he's lost this game, but Sehandur was so close to losing this. The Tiger is pushing forwards. He does cut off the Sapere. They will lose the flag. No! They're reconnecting. But this after Machiki has to go down. If Tunike pushes forwards those Grenadier DPs, surely the Tiger does get hit by an IL-2M rocket strike, but does not go down. There's 25 seconds left on the clock. But Tunike needs to take 3 flags, and that's going to be... I think that's going to be impossible in 25 seconds. I mean, maybe he could take these 2, but yeah, he's not going to be able to take a 3rd. Sehandur is going to win the game, and what a fantastic start to this matchup. I could not call this until, what, 25 seconds till the end of this game. There were definitely opportunities for Tunike to win this game, and I think that southern side was open for the taking. If he'd have just rushed reinforcements in, held that hill for long enough, he could have stabilised the north, and I think he definitely would have won the game. But as it stands, Sehandur did enough. Congratulations, Sehandur. 2,200 kills to 1,900 losses. Commiserations, Tunike, aka Steven Seagal. What a fantastic game, and what a fantastic start to the semi-finals of the Steel Division League Season 2 playoffs, Division 2 playoffs. So many twos. So the TU2S did a great job of hounding the Ersatz MGs early on, and the Flak 3820 mil. Nice job from that TU2S. T-3476 picked up a Pack 40 kill, another TU-2S taking out a Pack 40. Important to take out those anti-tank guns. T-3476 got the close range Tiger E kill, did kill that Flak 38 on the southern side. And the IL-2M here got the Tiger E kill, another IL-2M got the Tiger E kill, so Sehandur really reliant on those IL-2Ms, but they did enough. They took out just enough Tigers for Sehandur. I think if he hadn't have taken out those Tigers, I think Tunike would have been able to press forwards for the victory. I think taking out those Tigers was key, and Sehandur did it fantastically well. We can see here this Tiger E takes out Guardia DP, SU-152 and T-3476, so important to really take out those Tigers. Another one takes out the T-3476s. What a fantastic start. Hopefully you'll join me for more games of this semi-final playoff, and I look forward to the next one. If you've enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you've not yet subscribed, and check out my description for links to my Twitch and other socials. Come join me on Twitch, watch me play Steel Division 2 live, join in with games. We play with the viewers all the time, so come join me. That's it for me today. Thanks very much for watching. I am Angry Bird. I will see you next time.